It's time to start running!
Hello, good evening. Welcome everybody to episode, I think 44 of Tales from the Outer Rim. I'm one of your hosts, Severus Snape, and I hope everybody's week is excellent and everybody's enjoying the World Cup. Spain is about to wrap this thing up if they haven't already. No, that's it. It's a wrap. Spain 1-1. Argentina 0, nada. Wow, man, look at the stats of this game. Like 20 shots for Spain, for 2 for Argentina. These World Cups, I tell you, the real final seemed to have been yesterday between France and England. 10-goal shootout. That's what it should be. Anyway, always. Stu, what's up? Train. Indeed. Well, as I said, I hope everybody's had a great week. Tonight, we're going to have a lot of fun, as we always do here. We are going to do some agree, disagree, some trivia. We're going to look at some Comic-Con trivia, take a look at a little bit of Comic-Con news, and as always, have a little bit of hot take fun, and then, of course, look at some toys and comics. So let's get to it. Let me bring my first co-host, the one, the only, from Augusta, Georgia, Mr. Gray Beard himself. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. How y'all doing today?
Good
what
stuff.
Is up, Chad? What is up, Fumbling?
Yeah. Everybody good. Let's say hi to a couple people. Hey, we have Ultra, Alpha, Crayon Slayer. We've got, of course, our man Stu's in here. And I think a couple of other people haven't even announced themselves. Welcome. Feel free to say hello. And now, let's bring in your other half. Some might say your better half. She certainly would say your better half. The one, the only, Lady Virgo Cool.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh.
Fancy meeting you. We were checking out the soccer game, and we didn't know when it was going to get over with, but apparently it got over right on time. But
so take a look. So 20 shots to 2 in favor of Spain, 11 shots on target to 0 for Argentina. So Argentina didn't have a single shot on target. 70% possession for Spain, 803 passes compared to 440, 90% accuracy. And then, of course, that red card late in, I believe, extra time. But, man, when you play not to lose, I hate World Cup finals like that. I really, really do. And Rowdy Riles, what's up?
What's up, Rowdy?
How you doing?
Thank you for stopping on by.
Hey, Rowdy. Crayon.
Joey, downtown Joey in here. I didn't see him say hello, but Joey? I hope he is in here. What's up? LVC is the MVP. Yeah. Anyway, this is often too often the case with the FIFA finals. They go to penalty kicks. The final match, people are playing not to lose. People are being conservative. Nothing goads me more than penalty kicks in soccer. I absolutely hate it. I hate it,
Hey,
and I
look, it's
understand.
like when you go 0-0 for the whole game, I'm like, really? Come on,
These are
y'all.
these are the best two teams left with the best players in the world. I'm sorry, you're never going to convince me of that. What's up, Joe Daddy?
610, how you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping on by.
Now, if you guys haven't been catching 610 show with T. Allen, check both their channels out. Make sure you're catching their show because they do a fantastic Joe News new news roundup. I think GNNR.
Yeah, he changed the name, and now I'm totally confused. I'm like, I was always looking for. I'm like, you changed it. I'm like, who is this? I thought it was a fake account at first, and I was like, no, there he is. There's Super Dave, y'all. They just call it Super Dave, man.
Yeah, man. That's a great show. Like last night, so when they went live, I went for a run. I ran 5 miles, and I was so in tune that I actually I was still running when I realized, oh shit, I hit my target. That's how deeply immersed I got. So that's saying something for the content. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, check out 610's channel, and always check out Rowdy. He did the move, y'all. He did the move. He got the luxury of putting up all the figs all over again, which in some cases can be a pain in the ass. But to be honest with you, when you get a chance to rearrange, I don't think it's too bad. It's like a chance to check out your toys again for like the third or fourth time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm heading towards like a lot of custom built cabinetry in the basement in order to put all these statues on display, but that gets, you take your chances when you do a lot of custom work because the next buyer might be like, whoa, no, I'm good. I don't know why I have so many shelves up, but anyways, yeah, it is an opportunity to reset, redesign, kind of re-inspire your collection. It's always cool.
Well, if you have them out, like I have some of mine out, you got everything set up, and then you get a new figure and it won't fit in there anymore, and then you have to put it somewhere else. So then this rogue gallery of shit starts collecting together like a hodgepodge over on the side, and then it's like when you get a chance to clean, dust, whatever you need to call it, to go ahead and mess with the toys, that's where you get to rearrange and get all that straightened out again. But
Fair. That's a fair comment. Now, of course, we are 1 week away from San Diego Comic-Con, so we'll talk a little bit SDCC this evening. I think we'll start off probably with a little bit of let's get caught up on this week's news on SDCC and see what we got. So why don't we open it up and see what is on tap for SDCC 2026. Of course, there's very little that hasn't been announced already, but this is exciting. Oh, wait, let me take a look here. We got a comment. As the Brady's saying, when it's time to change, you've got to rearrange. Who are you into what you're going to be? Sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. The Brady Bunch. Who knew that underneath all that there was a darkness? Anyways, as is often the case. Are you guys familiar with something is killing the children at all?
I am not familiar with something's been killing the children. I know there's a movie out there now. I think. Don't hold
No, not yet.
And
not yet.
Now I believe I think have been reading them, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been.
Or is that the wrong book?
No, this is it. I've been all in on this series from the start. This has pretty much dominated the comic book awards circuit for quite some time now. It's a phenomenal series. I call it an amped up Stranger Things. It's really, really incredible. Anyways, but no movie yet, but Netflix has purchased the rights to option it into a TV show.
Ah,
And it's super adult. So I'm hoping that they maintain that, you know, how they water stuff down.
yeah.
But you can tell by the variant cover here, this should not be watered down. But yeah, a little bit of comic book news at SDCC. So Boom Studios will be there with their, you know, introducing a bunch of variants to the show. If you haven't caught this comic book series, I highly, highly suggest it or recommend it. Sorry. And they are also doing, of course, there are other ones, which Marion Heretic. It's pretty kick-ass looking. Ah, look at that. See? Joe Daddy knows. My daughter's all about Sick TC, loves it. Bought a slab variant not too long ago. Yep. Dan, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Dan, what's going on?
I always like when Dan joins us. Really like his takes and his participate and keeping this AI guy pretty honest most of the time. Fact checking me. So if you're into that, these comic books look really good. One thing that caught my eye, I just want to get to it here, is this comic called Vampirites. And I don't know what it is that caught my eye, but there's something that looks really, really interesting about this comic book series.
Lies! Lies! Where's Alpha Red? Where's Alpha? Where you at, y'all?
Like, I don't know. I mean, this is a better, I don't know. She's making Vampirella look pretty plain here. I'm being completely honest. But yeah. Do we even care what it's about?
Yeah, in the end, yeah.
Yes and no. Yes and
Hey,
no.
look at that. If the comic sucked, I would never get it, you know, again. But I don't know. I don't never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, I will. I'll judge this book by its cover 100%, sir. 100%.
See on the cover, man, they're selling you heavy metal, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's heavy metal on the inside.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I've never seen it, but I'm going to pick it up because if it's a Boom comic, it's probably going to be really, really good. And this, of course, is the #1 ever Something is Killing the Children edition, so it's good. Joe Daddy says, I have developed a new theory due to known pre-orders for Joe and dates. I believe there's a possibility Hooded Coco, Sarge, and Triple T, and the Snake Eyes and Jinx Ninja Force 2-pack may be, and we will continue.
Oh, he left us hanging. He ran out of text space. Y'all,
Damn.
16.
Sorry,
Hang on,
16.
y'all. Y'all gotta stay in for the rest of the rest of the story.
Let me just get back to some SDCC news while we're getting the second part. Yeah, Dirty Pirate.
Not a dirty pirate whore.
From War.
No, man.
Oh, Shabuzi making his comic debut.
Really?
With the Outlaw.
He's a good country
Outlaw
singer.
Sherry.
He is.
Is Shabuzi?
Huh.
Sorry, does some country style music, but he's not actually a country singer, is he?
Oh yeah, he's strict. That's his genre. That's the lane look it up. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So what is he doing with this comic?
So
what is going on?
Singer-songwriter Shabuzi will make his comic debut at SDCC 2026. The Outlaw Sherry Lee and Other Western Tales. Upcoming album of the same name. So
a copyright infringement alert, y'all. There's a sheriff in town called Woody. Sheriff Woody would not stand for this, y'all. Would not stand. Where's Sheriff?
The Outlaw Sherry Lee is a cinematic outlaw revenge story with a tragic love at its center. After watching her sheriff father murdered by the bootcut boys, she abandons the badge and hunts the gang down one by one. And of course, she falls for one of the outlaws. Not the killer, but of course, guilty by association. That sounds good. So
I am not Alpha.
What?
Virgo telling lies, telling lies. And Joe Daddy, to finish that thought. So he has, okay, so again, to read, so let's go from the beginning. In all fairness, sorry, my man developed a new theory due to known pre-orders for Joe and dates. I believe there's a possibility Hooded Charge and Triple T guys in Ninja Force 2-pack may be up for sale on the floor of San Diego Comic-Con along with SDCC exclusive with pre-orders for the latter two at a later date. Ooh, that would be cool. So they will actually be there for sale. That would be cool. Oh, I can put it with a Jada Pinkett comic from the late 90s. I love when celebs make comics. It's all I'm putting sarcasm into that. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. That reminds me.
That is correct. It is.
What was that cool Netflix show with the that they did, the Black Outlaw show?
I can't recall. I know.
Do you know what I'm
talking
about? It was really, really.
Talking about.
I can name all the actors and actresses. I can't believe I'm just blanking out right now. With Idris Elba is the bad guy.
Yep, and I
Are you
think
talking about Baz Reeves?
I think it had Regina King in it.
Yeah, Regina.
It's not Baz Reeves.
No,
it's a cowboy show.
It's a cowboy. It was really, really good.
I will find out. I will find, because now you got it stuck in my head. Now I got to know.
Now I will say that I'm all about when Comic-Con goes back to comics, right? Because comics are no longer part of Comic-Con and haven't been for quite some time, and this excites me. So,
Ooh.
number one of the last.
The harder they fall.
Yes, the harder they fall.
The harder they fall. Dun, dun, dun.
Such a great.
Oh man, why has this not been rebooted? I think with today's technology, it deserves a reboot. Seriously, I don't know who you'll get to play what, but I think it could go for a reboot with what we got going on today. I think it would look fantastic. I think if they did it right, they could drag it out for 3 movies as well.
I agree 100%. Abby, what's up, brother? Hope everything is good at your end. Yeah, I agree. Just my theory based on previous patterns and the voice of Cobra Commander and the Sarge himself are supposed to be in the panel. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Kind of does make sense that maybe they will be on the floor. Yeah, I mean, how this hasn't been rebooted yet. Criminal. But this is cool because this comic book actually takes place right after the movie. So sequel to Small Teenager. So, but was only beginning 40 years after Inspired. So I think this actually takes off right after, because it says Long Way sequel. So it's still him, still Alex Rogan. So yeah. Anyway, good stuff.
I'm down for it. I hope something comes from it. You know, even if it's like an animated series, I'll take it. It'd be cool to see that.
100%. Yeah. And again, you know what? Let's bring the comic back at the Comic-Con. I'm always down for this. When we do our agree, disagree, and our hot takes, that will be one of the themes that we'll be exploring. Is kind of a little bit about Comic-Con and where it has and hasn't gone over the years. A new Nemo adventure that looks really, really good. I love that it's got that classic sub, the Nautilus look, which I always love. Alpha Red, what's up? Oh, Alpha. Oh yeah, down to the last Starfighter says all day, every day.
I'm ready for it, man.
Good, Abby. You get to put more head. Now, Stu, I hope that you don't mind. I know you announced it a couple of times, but as we all know, Stu is celebrating officially, I think yesterday, 13 years of sobriety. Once
Oh,
again,
that is
congratulations.
awesome.
So, and continued in that journey. What do we got here? Dan says the last Starfield was animated. They could use the original actors. I like that. Yes. Yeah, exactly. They could voice it, right?
Right. I think
Nobody wants.
I think one passed away.
Just looks in. Yeah, the guy who played the alien.
Right.
Long time. Yeah, I mean, he was old when he played the alien. 12 years. Sorry, my friend. Okay. Nonetheless, pretty remarkable. Congratulations on 12 years of sobriety. 12 years, one day today. Fucking right. Good for you.
On the road to 13.
On the road to 13. And of course, a lot of the news right now seems to be about this new Hasbro Nintendo Legends of Zelda toy collaboration.
I can see it. There's a lot of people that like that game, Legends of Zelda. That was a game that, it's an old game, man. It's been around for a long time, has many different parts, and it's got a following. And I just don't know, how well it's going to do, how big of a following that is. But it is global.
Does it have enough characters? No, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, it should have a good handful of characters at least that they can pull from it. I mean, they probably have plenty more, but I mean, like prime characters, they got a good handful.
Oh, Joe Daddy, good for you. 14 years off the opiates. Yeah, good for you, brother. That's no joke. That is no joke. I think we talked about it once quickly, and we'll just kind of go off script for a quick second and say that, you know what, congratulations to both of you on that. That's not to be taken lightly. That's a battle every day. As someone who quit smoking cigarettes, which is not even, which is also another form of severe addiction, even 6, 7, 8 years later, I start thinking about, like, there isn't a day that goes by that you, or at least there isn't a moment, a time and place where something doesn't pop into your head that brings back an association of that. And so, and opiates specifically is a pandemic that, is born of just good intention, I think, on the parts of doctors with some, and then just a corrupt family that just, I can't say enough how disgusting it was that opiates were just so easily prescribed. And good people, educated people, smart people, honest people were caught in a vicious web that they never ever expected to be caught in. Do you know what I mean? So,
hey, I can speak from experience, man. They gave me Percocet back when I was dealing with a kidney stone. So it's a two-sided coin. That shit works.
of course,
it will definitely relieve extreme pain. But I can see how easy it wasn't hard for me to get off it, probably because I smoke weed. So it's like, nah, man, that ain't my thing. But I can see how easy it is to fall into that. I can see, because it is a drug that actually does what it's supposed to do. It will kill pain. Like, it ain't no joke. But I can see how easy. I really can. With me, I just took them until the bottle ran out, and then I was done with them. I was like, that's it.
No, I was 100%, right? So it's so yeah. Anyway, so it's all that to say at the end of the day that, you know what, congratulations to both. That's amazing. All right, so we will get off of that comic news we want to cover, because I'm going to be honest with you, comics aren't my jam, and I don't want to start talking out my ass and people.
Comics has changed.
I know that at least one person.
Like, there's a lot of the newer stuff out there is very different than, what I grew up with. I had the standard superhero comics, but now there's comics about everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, anything and everything, I think. Menjoza! What's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let me, you know what time it is. It's trivia time, baby. That's how we do it here. It's time to do a little bit. And tonight, keeping in kind of a theme of marching towards Comic-Con, we're going to talk a little bit about comics. And so our trivia will be a little comic-centric. Little comic-centric. I think we have the right crowd for it, so I'm confident I'm going to bang off some good ones here. Share screen. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Dr. Manhattan.
Whenever you need a blue one, call Dr. Manhattan.
Whenever you need a blue one, Dr. Manhattan. All right. Peter Parker lives in a cruddy apartment on what New York street?
Oh, fuck.
Oh. I feel like someone in this crowd is definitely going to know this answer. We have some pretty diehard spider fiends in here. On what New York street does our boy Peter Parker live on?
I have no idea. I threw a dart.
That may be the hardest. That may be. Oh, Bleecker Street's are actually a great guess. It's actually a great guess. No, it's not Fifth Avenue. I'll help you there. It's not Fifth Avenue. I will give away your answer. Not Fifth Avenue. Lonely Street, somewhere in Hoboken. Oh, I don't know New York well enough to know the specificity of that. Lonely Street, pretty good. Bleecker, another, wow. Heartbreak Hotel, damn.
Hey, man, hey. Nice guess, but no.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna type it up. Type it up.
Come on.
I think that's about as hard as it. That's about as hard as it gets. I start hard and I mellow out. It is in fact Christie Street. It is Christie Street.
Who would have known?
Christie Street. Would not have known that. Yeah, but that is a little known. Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. All right. Can't make them too easy. Now, this one I think will be a little easier. When did Comic-Con start? And when I say Comic-Con, what was the first San Diego Comic-Con?
That I do not know.
And
it's been around for a while, y'all.
Dude.
Longer than you think.
Keeping in mind, it's had its 50th anniversary. That's the only clue I'm giving you all. It has already had its 50th anniversary. What year? You don't have to give me the month and obviously the date. That's insane. But what year did San Diego Comic-Con start? Yeah, yes, there you go. That's it, Dan. That's right. Joe Daddy, I know
610 is in the future, y'all. Extreme future.
Okay, keep in mind, it's already celebrated its 50th anniversary. Ah, there we go. All right. Got it. 62 is a good, we got it. 1970 is correct. 1970 is correct. Ultra and Alpha. How does the youngest guy in the room know? You chat GPT that, didn't you? All right, 1970. Yeah. March 21st, 1970 to be exact. That's hard to believe. Crazy, dude. 56 years of Comic-Con. Pretty impressive. Who killed the Waynes? Who killed the Waynes? Dum. Yeah, that was. This one's gonna come in hot and easy, heavy. People are gonna be like, "Come on."
Hey, I'll tell you right now, if you say Joker, you are incorrect.
Oh, it is not Joker. Agree. Not say Joker.
If you say that,
there we go. Alpha got it. Ultra got it. Yep. Everybody's got this one. Menjoza. Yo, Joe Daddy got it. Oh, yeah. Everybody coming in here. Joe Chill. That's right. After all, it was me and you. Let me please introduce myself. Oh, such a great tune. Sympathy for the devils, my friend. Sympathy for the devils. All right. Who said, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Who said? Yeah, you're all going to get this one. I know. It's another easy one, but I think it's a good one. One of my favorite underrated movies. Who said, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? I hate this. People say Joe Chill, but I say it's still unknown. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Dan, we'll have to get into that one day. Oh, that was the Kennedys. Has some sympathy for the. Yeah. Yes, Stan Lee. No. Yep, The Shadow. That's it. Grossly underrated movie. Who knows? That's right. The Shadow knows. Danhausen. Stu got it. It was in fact Alec Baldwin that said that. Let's be real. I'm gonna circle back to Dan one on a future episode though. I'd be interested in the whole Joe Chill. I may have to go down the rabbit hole of that. It is officially Joe Chill though, in the archives, or is it? Apparently, who is Raymond Palmer's alter ego?
Oh,
Who is Raymond Palmer's alter ego?
get on out of here.
Get out, Natty. Was it that easy? See, I'm not a
Oh,
coach.
no. You got to be a fan. You got to be a fan.
All right, because you came up with it right away.
Yeah. I'm familiar with some of the heavy hitters on that side of the house. I'm very familiar with.
All right.
I tell you what. There was one time he got really itty bitty in his head and ran around in it.
What?
It's the only hint y'all getting.
Damn. The Atom is right, guys. That was quick. The Atom is right. It was the Shadow, not the Phantom. But I would love an update of the Phantom as well. That Billy Zane movie was just such.
Shadow, the Phantom. I think we're ready for another Dark Man. To be honest with you, I think we're ready for that to be done right, like with what we got going on today. That would be a great one. Yeah, nothing against Liam Neeson, but I think that should survive. Dark Man should survive, y'all.
I agree. That was such a great, another underrated film. And I wholeheartedly agree with what Dan is saying here. Batman and Joker are better when we don't know who the killer is and Joker's identity is not revealed. Now, if you sat through the Joker Folie à Deux like I did, I'm happy to report to you that he was not, in fact, the Joker. And I'll save you one of the most painful 2 hours of your fucking life.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the first. Have I told you that's the first movie screening I've ever been at where people threw things at the screen at the end of the movie? Like, I've never seen that.
I don't know whose idea it was to make it a musical, really. Somebody had a freaking hard on to have the Joker and Harley dance. That's all I can think of is somebody just wanted to see that happen. And we got a musical out of it. I think there was a good story in there through all the shit that was thrown on top. But man, what a miss, man. Coming off I like the first one actually. The first one did not bother me.
First one was brilliant.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yep, agreed. Dude, I'm down for that. Doc Savage movie would be awesome. Shane, what's up, brother? Sorry to hear about the storm. Hope it has passed. Hope you are well and safe. More importantly,
Shane?
My friend. Don't smoke by poles. And then Liam Neeson is my shit. All right. Yes, and it was the Atom. You guys all got that one pretty easily. What color of kryptonite is not harmful to Superman? What color of kryptonite is not, in fact, harmful to Superman? Oh, good guess. No, that was a good guess, though. But yeah, Joker Folie à Deux, I will say to me it wasn't a musical, let's be honest. It wasn't that musical. So let's not paint it like a Wicked, which is really a musical. But
Right.
dude, fuck, at the end of it, man, I was so angry. And all of a sudden just saw popcorn buckets go to the screen and I was like, damn. I was like, all right. I was like, all right, people are not red, no. Blue, no. These are good guesses. I think blue is Bizarro. Yeah, that's right. I think this might be right in that the actual color is white. Is clear white?
I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see.
They describe it as white kryptonite. Could be clear kryptonite. It's definitely not. It's so white is the official, but clear sounds right. And Shane really knows his Superman songs. Mauve kryptonite. Nice. You know mauve.
Hey, depending on what search result you encounter,
Yes.
there is a strain, y'all. There is a strain of white kryptonite out there for y'all that partake. That really is a thing.
So it's white then. It's white.
like a frosted Christmas tree, y'all.
Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. Good. So can say that the comic archives did not screw me. What U.S. food chain released a series of comics called Amazing Cow Heroes?
Oh,
What U.S. food chain released a series of comics called Amazing Cow Heroes?
I ain't got nothing on this one, y'all.
Well, Shane's doubling down. He's like, you will not tell me. Okay, you know what? Shane, I invite you to please. Oh, he did. He fucking.
Uh-oh. Do we have a contestation of?
Is it constant? What?
Yeah, I just made a word up.
I object, Your Honor. Yes.
I
Chick-fil-A is correct. Yep. Aerodynamics has got it, and so does Son of a Crayon. Sorry, Joe Daddy got it. Yeah, Frosty. But was right. Which is, I think, is amazing. Cow Heroes. Several editions, I might add. Several a running series, like not just a one-off. Fucking, I love your country, dude. I love your country. That's right, Shane. That's an evil ha ha ha. You. All right. While you're fact checking Shane, let's get to the next one. What secret identity is shared by the following three people? Dr. Daniel Garrett, Ted Cord, and Jamie Hernandez.
Oh, don't try to fight. Don't try to damn.
Wendy's and their catchphrase is "We are the beef. We are the beef." Hey, be on that kryptonite. That's right. Rondo, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. Aaron as well.
Rondo. Coach, how you doing this evening?
So is it in fact white? Is it in fact white? Shane is insisting blue is the color of kryptonite that does not hurt Superman. Blue Beetle is right. Blue Beetle. All three of these people share the secret identity, Blue Beetle. How do we feel about the Blue Beetle movie?
I didn't mind it, to be honest with you.
Pretty good, dude.
I was familiar with that particular Blue Beetle. I'm actually more familiar with him through the animated series and things like that he's already been in. So it didn't bother me. I think the whole Blue Beetle thing looked great. It looked tough, man. I mean, I would like to have another one, man.
I thought George Lopez was funny. I thought the comedy, is along with that, right? I thought the bad guy was great.
Yeah.
Mendoza says Ted Cord will always be my Blue Beetle, and of course Shane says 100%. Ted Cord doesn't have a sister or a daughter. I quite enjoyed the Blue Beetle. I thought it got a bad rap.
All right, I have to understand what fucking Wikipedia is. I cannot confirm or deny the blue kryptonite thing because Wikipedia is giving me some fuck shit, y'all. But
all right, well, we're gonna go with white, possibly blue. That is going to be the final answer, and Shane and I will duke it out the next time on Check It Out.
There's too much confusion here with the blue.
Yeah, in aerodynamic, I think you hit it really on the head with Blue Beetle. I think it was a question of timing. It didn't really get a whole lot of hype around it, and you're right. It was just another origin story in a time where people, I don't think, had the appetite for another origin story. Right?
Hey, Rowdy 6'7".
Ooh, wait a minute. Are people already? All right. So how many years was?
God, I couldn't get it out fast enough.
No, I'm on it.
Right? No, that's not right though. 65 is not right.
It's 6'7".
40 is not right. 6'7" is not right.
Ah, Dream Killer.
6'7" is not right. I still have to watch the Blue Beetle movie, but I'd rather see Ted and Booster Gold have a movie. Great Metallica song, Trapped Under the Ice. Ooh, not familiar. Not familiar. Or maybe I am, I just can't place it. 66 is correct. 66 years. That's right. That is actually right. How many years? Let's check the sliding timeline shit.
Right?
That's pretty funny, actually. That's pretty funny because it's true. It depends which director and which fucking producer. But it's 60 years, 66 years.
Oh, man.
About 350. About 350. Peter Quill's ship is named after which popular 80s actress? This is the last question. And I had to go with this one because, come on. This is one of my fondest 80s shows and stars, probably.
Don't know.
65 man. Should be right if 66 is right. You're right. Could have been 11 months. You're making a good point. I see. Like, I'm playing fast and loose here, but this is a pretty good argument. We have to get a judge in here next time to rule on Shane's claim of blue and Rowdy's very astute argument that it could have been 11 months. It is.
That leaves the possibility of 6'7" still being in the game, y'all.
No, 6'7" is 2 years later. No, wait. I was thinking 65.
6'7" is still in the game, y'all.
Damn it. No. Alyssa Milano is correct. Not Pam Anderson, although that would have been equally memorable for a minute. All right. That was a good one, Ashley. That was a good trivia. Good trivia one tonight.
Right.
All right. So now we're going to move on to, of course, our agree, disagree, hot take segment. This one's always fun. As always, please, everybody in the chat, jump in. Give us your agrees or disagrees, your opinions on this. Remember, it's a safe space. You can say, and we respect everybody's opinion. And we never do anything too crazy here that warrants having to do a disclaimer, but who knows? People seem to be sensitive these days. No judge, we have a word in. That's right. Marky Post. Mwah. Lord, she was a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Night Court. All-time show, by the way. All-time show. All right. Let's get into it. What are we going to call this?
Let us get in.
What are we calling this one? Calling this one Comic-Con. Oh, what's Dan saying? Cap should actually only have been frozen from like 45 to 63, so 18 years. Oh, okay. In the comic books, does he have a storyline in 63? I absolutely, totally disagree. I don't know which part of it. The kryptonite or
we're shaking the foundations of the comic world. We're opening up a rip right in the space-time continuum.
I wish we had one of those. Wait, just be like, can I do it? Shake? Yeah, I can't even shake my cam. All right, Comic-Con. Right this way. Doesn't this look like a guy you could trust? Doesn't this guy look like a guy you could come in right here? SDCC.
Yeah, man.
SDC.
His name is Vinny. He looks like a Vinny.
Prison rules on the
Vinny.
I love it. Yes, very much so. In the Outer Rim, it would be prison rules. She was on Buck Rogers too. Marky Post was? Yes.
Oh, hey, Joe. What's
I disagree with everything here on Pride alone. Oh, Joe Daddy, never change. Agree or disagree, veritas vos, liberat, truth sets you free. All right, here we go. Comic-Con stopped being a comic book convention years ago. Agree or disagree?
1000%, I agree. Comic-Con has changed. It is a beast on its own now. It is its own thing. It has evolved. It is like a mecca for anything, to be honest with you. But yeah, comic books. I mean, I know the comic stuff is there, but not like it used to be. It's all about announcements.
I think I got to agree with you. I think Hollywood kind of took it over, and it became more about Hall H and cosplayers and less about actual comics. I know a lot of the vendors that kind of made it a Comic-Con for decades have been quite vocal about leaving the space. As much as I love to see these intricate cosplayer outfits and stuff, they're not there to spend money, right? So as a vendor, right, like, you start questioning the validity, like kind of this, whether or not it could support itself much longer, the viability, of it. Agree more than you could admit. Yeah. Right. So we got a lot of people agreeing with this statement here. I've never been to SDCC, but a lot of comic conventions have gone away from being about comics. Exactly right. Manjola says comics may have become a monster, but it was always just comics. Right. Yep. Comic-Con, I think he wants to say. It used to be my mecca. Now I'm good. It's no longer hallowed ground. Wow, Shane, I'm with you 100% on that comment. I don't think I would. Honestly, I think even if I had the opportunity to go, I would easily say I'd rather go to Joe Fest or a Legion's Con or a more local Comic-Con to hang out with people than I would to be in a room stuffed to the gills. People don't even know what the fuck they're going to look at half the time. Right? Like, I don't know.
Well, the cosplayers, I kind of don't mind the cosplayers because some of them do spend a lot of time and effort making, costumes. You got big legions like, the 501st that come through there with, the troopers and stuff, but the cosplayers I don't mind, but it's gotten very commercialized, man. It's like, this is where, we release released the new trailer. We, put out this new. It's just been a place where they do reveals at. They reveal stuff there now. It's Reveal Con, not a Comic Con.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. Aerodynamics says the only time he went to SDCC was in the early 2000s, just before it became a big media event full of trailers and premieres, right? Goddamn fanboys. Hey, I resemble that remark. All right, what's the next agree or disagree? SDCC exclusives should be banned.
No.
Disagree.
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason why you disagree with that?
I mean, with as far as exclusives to the Comic Con, cons have exclusives. It isn't like something new. For them, I mean, for people that want to go to the con, now they get to go there and get something that you could only get from this con. I mean, I don't see a big deal with it, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Joe Daddy also disagrees. He says he doesn't think they should be banned. I think they should be. Or, and maybe I don't know if I have a question coming up, but the only caveat I'll say is they shouldn't be banned. Sorry, they shouldn't be banned if they're strictly exclusives. Meaning, don't make something a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and then release it to the public, because then it loses all value and appeal to me. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like nowadays the SDCC exclusives morph into later release to the publics, and like it's a variant, not really that exclusive anymore. I don't know. Just feels to me that okay, well, same time saying exactly what I'm just saying. Shane's saying exactly what I'm saying, right? I say no. My big gripe is when they don't allow everyone who attends purchase these exclusive, right, a la raffles or things like that. Rowdy says, as long as they're not super underrepresented characters, it's fine. That's a good point there, right? Like if you're going to make an exclusive, don't make it something that everybody's been wanting, and now you're going to leave most of your fan base super pissed off. Yep, got it. Make them goofy and fun. Yes. Okay, fair. Okay, so that's good. Actually, that I thought more people fell on the side of the agree disagree. Totally opposite of what I was expecting, to be honest. Mendoza says, sorry, not a fan of exclusives. Yeah, my point exactly. Or if they are exclusive, be really exclusive, like for real exclusive. Every major agree or disagree. Every major reveal gets leaked, so Comic-Con has lost its magic.
Yeah, somewhat. I agree. Because you can't. People go in there and just record it with their phone, and then boom, within 5 minutes of them seeing this trailer, from whatever panel, boom, it's out. But they strategically leak stuff so they can get more and more juice behind that promotion. That's all it's about.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of knowing.
If a company wanted.
I like the surprise factor. I think like you pretty much know every single Joe, every single Hasbro, every single, like pretty much every toy maker has already revealed what they're going to be exclusive about, and film as well. So to your point, my biggest problem with exclusive was when they did Keldor in the 200X line, and it was an SDCC Chicago exclusive. But even though I was there, I couldn't buy it. Oh, yeah. See, that's some bullshit, too. Yes, that's some bullshit there. Not at all. I look at the menu before sitting down to know what I'm getting in a movie, etc. Okay, so Mendoza says, you know what? He wants to know what he's going to. If he's going to go to SDCC, he wants to know why he's going.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so you know what? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like knowing ahead of time everything that's going to be there myself, but I can understand. That's a great point that Mendoza made. I suppose if I'm coming all the way from Canada, I kind of want to know. I don't mind when they put out a list. Yeah, so Dan also says he wants to know ahead of time what it is he wants. As a leaker, I still get surprised at times, so disagree. Oh, okay. Okay. Joe says there's always something that you may not expect. Fair. I like that. I do like that. I do like the idea of being genuinely surprised by something. I'm going like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. Right?
Yeah.
But is there anything that we don't know is going to drop? Like, every single Joe drop.
I think if them companies truly wanted to keep a lid on it, they would. But I think, low key, I think they're looking, they leak stuff to get reaction. They kind of, it's like putting out a feeler. They leak out their own stuff just to see what the reactions.
Yeah, fair. Fair. That's actually fair. Next, agree or disagree? Scalpers aren't the real problems. Collectors who pay the inflated prices are.
I would say I would wait a minute. I would disagree. I believe they are both the problem.
Ooh, shots fired at both. So you think the scalpers are just as complicit in the issue as the collectors who aren't paying the inflated prices on the aftermarket?
Yeah. I mean, the only way now, the collectors that pay for it, you're going to have people that's just going to pay for it. They got the money, they're going to buy it, and it is what it is. But it's both. The scalper shouldn't put the price that high. Don't be trying to, don't get in a little conglomeration and try to corner the market on some sort of figure to drive the price up. It's out of control, man. The latest example I saw of that was that 250th GI Joe Duke. Yeah, the Duke that was on the retro card. I saw that at Joe Fest hanging on a peg for $65. I'm like, I just bought two of these for like 28 whatever out of Walmart. I'm like, how is it 65 on your peg? What happened?
Well, I mean, look, you can argue. I liked your argument. I think you can say you can't have one without the other, right? Scalpers don't exist. Yeah. We don't want prices. But I will say that I think that scalpers understand the FOMO and the need of collectors and the real addiction of collecting. And so I think, right? So I think if collectors really just said, no, like, I'm not going to buy this, I think, do you know what I mean? Like, look, there are statues that I see on the secondary market that I flat out refuse to pay that price, and I'll wait. And if I lose out on it and somebody was willing to, but I will wait till that person just basically realizes, okay, I need to start chopping the price down. So at the end of the day, I do think collectors who pay the inflated prices are 100% the reason why scalpers continue to feel like they can do it.
Now, I will say this: there is a difference between scalpers and resellers as well. You can buy product and then sell it for a little bit of, a respectable markup, trying to make a buck, that type of thing, not driving the price up, not trying to drive it, just out of control up. And then the sad part is, by next year, that whatever it was is going to be like, damn near original price. You can pick it up anywhere.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. It's absolutely fair. But you know what? I mean, Shane makes a great point. People didn't pay the bullshit. They couldn't sell that bullshit. And then Mendoza makes a good point in that the buyer could be put over a barrel because maybe they have somebody who absolutely needs it to complete a set and is neurotic about it and is held hostage by the scalper. So, yeah. Tough one. All right. Rapid fire. Okay. You know what intro we're going to play here because we need our boy to give it to us good here.
Hey, come on, get off me! Come on! Come on! Come on, you bastard! Come on, you too! Oh, you want some of this? Fuck you! Ah!
Outstanding scene.
Our boy Billy P. Rest in peace, my friend. I'm not a collector with a lot of dollars, but every once in a while I overpay because the scalpers come in and buy up the supply and create this scarcity. 100%, man. 100%. Like,
hey, all about aerodynamics is on that die-cast side of the house where that is hey, shout out to die-cast collectors. That is a cutthroat business there.
Yeah, that's no joke. Yeah, that's no joke. Yeah, that is no joke. Yeah, no, I know that feeling. Like right now, I missed out on. I've not jumped into the custom statue makers yet, but there's a custom statue maker that made a black cat, and she comes with two versions and one that's not safe for work. So NSFW, which is incredibly beautiful, and I'm being held over the barrel by somebody for one, and I want this piece so bad that I might actually do it, and it'll be instant regret. I know it. Like I already know that I'll do it and I'll think, what the fuck? But I have that addiction. Thomas the Tank Engine is not for the weak. There are brutal collectors out there. Oh shit. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, die cast. All right, so rapid fire. This one is called retweet or delete. So this, are you retweeting this or are you deleting this? I don't know what to call retweet in the age of X, but are you re-Xing or are you deleting? Comic-Con should stop being open to the general public.
Retweet that bitch, man. Fuck Comic-Con.
I'm retweeting this too, bro. I'm okay with that. I am retweeting this. Make it for social media influencers. Make it for buyers and sellers. Get people hyped. I'm okay with this. Yeah, Black Cat. And my friend Dan, when I say NSFW, I mean NSFW, and it is outstanding. That's all I'm going to say on that. I got to run away from the internet for a bit. Got to go see a horse about a dog man and check to see if the bear counted his chickens in the wood. Oh, Stu, such a pleasure to have you with us as long as you did. We will see you at the Sunday night pre-roll with Legend Series right after this show.
Absolutely.
What does anybody else think? Retweet or delete? This is not it's not an easy one. I don't think it's as simple.
It is just so bombarded by the Hollywood shit. You got Hollywood with new movies coming out, new TV shows coming out, new games coming out, and then you get to the toys, and then there at the end is the fucking comics. It's like it's more about other stuff than comics. It should just I think San Diego should split. The con should split. There should be an OG San Diego Comic-Con event.
Fair. Yes, fair. So we got another retweet, man. So yeah, Mendoza's all about that. He's like, retweet that. All right. Retweet or delete. Every SDCC exclusive should stay exclusive forever.
Shit. You can delete that because that ain't gonna happen.
Now, Dan, this is true. I don't have a social media. I think Comic Cons are for everyone that has an interest in them. Fair. No, that's fair. Okay, so you're on the delete that. You're not retweeting that sentiment. Fair. That's absolutely fair. What was your answer on the every exclusive to stay exclusive forever? Are you retweeting or deleting?
Delete that.
I'm retweet. I'm retweet hard on this. I'm retweeting capital. Retweeting, IGing, sharing the post, all of the re-TikToking, whatever they call it in the TikTok world.
Nah. Let me tell you, man, it's a good idea until you're the company that's got a shitload of SDCC exclusives that nobody fucking bought, and now they're taking up warehouse space, and they are not going to let that shit sit there for years. Fuck no, it's going to get sold. It's going to find its way to the third-party market, and that's it. It's over.
No, man. If you made me get on an airplane from Canada, fly 6,000 miles, spend a night in a week in San Diego with your American dollar to my Canadian dollar, you better goddamn make sure that exclusive is never available to anybody else ever again.
No, man.
And I've overpaid for it. No, man.
Yeah, hey, that's a whole other argument about overpaying for it, to be honest with you.
Right? Joseph says, retweet that elitist comment. I think eBay has an issue with this comment. Yes, I would imagine they would actually, but it's okay. I don't think eBay will suffer from that because the guy who goes to get it is eventually gonna say, "Screw it. If it really is exclusive, it'll be worth that." Watch that aftermarket go. But it used to be that they were exclusives, right? And they would remain exclusive.
Yeah. Like I said, it comes down to warehouse space. Eventually, somebody's going to look over that corner and be like, we got to get rid of that shit.
There.
And I mean, that's all it takes. That is really all it takes.
I feel like Super 7 will have a lot of stock left over at every event they go to. And so, yes, they're definitely not staying exclusive forever. Sorry. He who shall not be named. Doe Studios. What's up, brother? We're great. Likewise, I hope you are well, my friend. Thank you for joining us, as always. All right. Comic-Con died the day Hollywood took over. Retweet or delete?
It's retweet, man. That's what happened. It's really what happened. Total different, total change, It went, Comic-Cons, you're supposed to, look, y'all, Comic-Cons, you got comic books galore, man. You got freaking booths full of long boxes, whole bunch of comics on the wall, on slabs behind them, rows and rows of comics. And then maybe a little bit of action figures and shit like that mixed in, throughout, for that. Now, fucking Hollywood don't come in that, man. It is totally different. It is totally different.
Yeah, stupid panels where people get up and ask like asinine questions and get asinine answers. Half the stars that don't even want to be there. You know what? Hold that thought though, because I do have to highlight a comment from Joe Daddy about the last slide, which I think is actually a really good comment. Which exclusive only means limited quantity now, period, on any level. There's truth to that. There's very much truth to that. Sorry. Yes, says Dan. Yes, says Dan. He will retweet this. To your point, Greybeard. Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I don't mind about the movies being dropped. I really don't mind about the movies being dropped. It's just, it's been a total shift to that type of thing going on. TV shows, movies, music, everything it's all there. Everything. It's like a culmination of every single con.
Yeah. No, it's true. And then Mendoza says Comic-Con died the day they priced out the general public, well before Hollywood got there. And yeah, there was a shift that did happen before. You're right. But then Hollywood just absolutely super accelerated that process. But you're right. There was kind of a bit of a slow build happening, again, but there's no doubt Hollywood super juiced that acceleration. Dan Olton says, don't forget all those slab comics are inflated by the movies that make them key issues. Yes, that's fair too. I mean, comic books prices were kind of getting out of control as well, if you're being real, right? It's like key editions, you know, like Fantastic Four number 4, the first which number is the Doctor Doom? I'm pulling a blank right now. But that slab just sold the other day. For an obscene amount. Anyways, I'm not going to remember numbers, but it was like, holy shit, man. Like, who's buying this, right? It's like sold to a guy who doesn't even know the comic. He's just like an investment.
Right.
So, like,
I mean, it's hard to say, you know, you got the old comics, you know, the comic, just like sports cards, comics, they all went through that phase where the bubble burst on them. You know, they got out of hand, you know, there in the 90s into the 2000s really is when they really laid it on thick. And you know, it blew up, but now it's all about those key issues, first appearances, being bricked up with a 9.0 or better, you know, getting multi-million-dollar on books.
Oh, and grading is complete. That's a whole other sham. Not to mention that huge, that thing that happened where the guy was like purposely damaging comics a couple years ago, like bleaching them and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Anyways, I would never, first of all, if I spent $300,000 on a comic, I would never let it leave my site. Let alone send it to some fucking schmuck who's like, I'm going to take it out of its protective package, right? And start fucking with it. Like, what? No, I'm good. Right? So he's a YouTuber that wants it on his wall behind him in his video. Oh, no! Oh, the silver plaque. For shame. Yeah. The last time I went to a Comic-Con was when they had just released Jim Lee's X-Men, and it was so overpriced I almost broke before parking the car. Yeah. Parking like $80. You know, shit like that. It's just like, what are you guys doing? All right. Retweet or delete. Most people attend for social media content, not fandom. I think to Dan's point, right?
I would retweet that. Yes. Yep.
I would definitely retweet that. 100%. I think that's a big part of it now, right? I mean, that's how they survive, right? Is that FOMO, that build up, that, you know, those influencers that go like, look, I love Pixel Dan, right? But I mean, when I see him at SDCC, I feel like he works for SDCC.
Hey, Pixel Dan, he on the come up, y'all.
No, I mean, he's great. No, I love his content, but like at no point do I feel like it's an independent. Do you know what I mean? Like there's like a. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like it's not that it feels genuine because he genuinely loves his stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm not trying to say anything against him. It's just that's who popped to the top of my head is. I think that's the guys who should be going to SDCC, to our point earlier, and broadcasting. And that's why I said it should be close to the public. It should be the Pixel Dads that go and give us, you know, his walkabouts, his interviews, his, you know, his close-ups and that kind of stuff.
Hey.
Right. So.
Hey, one thing though, Banjo. Pixel Dan is not big enough to not come to Joe Fest. Pixel Dan has been down to Joe Fest, y'all.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love his content. Yeah, I'm only naming because he came to top of mind as somebody who does like a lot, like, and he does like a lot of all the days at SDCC, New York Comic Con. He gives you a lot of back, you know, behind the scenes footage, and it's very much about, you know, I mean, for him, the point of this tweet is that for him, he's going to get content. Yes, he's a fan, but he's going there to get content.
Yep.
Right, and so most of you know us are watching content.
Right, absolutely.
right? So that's by default. There we go. I think I made my point without angering the gods because I love Pixel Dan. So I'm gonna get that. That would be news to me. Although I was told at a convention by the art director of DC that he would hire me because I don't have an internet following. See, like, isn't that crazy that he was told at a convention by an art director that he wouldn't hire him because he didn't have an internet following? Yeah, there you go. That's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. All right, last but not least, retweet or delete. Comic-Con should be 18 plus for at least one full day.
Delete.
What?
I believe that Comic-Con should be 18 plus no matter what day it is.
Oh,
people that bring their kids to the Comic-Con should use the term parental guidance is suggested. All right, when you bring your kid into the Comic-Con, because look, some of them cosplaying.
Oh my
folks,
God!
Some of them cosplaying folks are making Elvira look bad.
Oh yeah, no, they're making her look not bad. They're making her look tame. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, well, Comic-Con should be a trade show, Mendoza. If anything today, what I'm saying, because gone are the days of the Comic-Con, right? That exactly my point. Actually, I definitely wouldn't be going to hang out with folks like at Joe Fest. No, you wouldn't. Ooh, delete. He says delete. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I think it should be 18 plus all the time, man. Why does it need to be? Why do we need to regulate the Comic-Con?
After parties for adults, furries, and all sorts of going ons. I think Joe Daddy, though, are you saying 18 plus every day or just delete? It should always be all ages. Comic-Con is not meant to have any kind of adult content. Retweet adults need a day too. Yeah, I do. I strongly believe that there is a market for an 18 plus day, whether it's the horror, right? Like super horrific, because horror is a big thing. And you get like really bloody, disgusting stuff. The adult, more NSFW stuff, the anime stuff, right? Like all that kind of really racy, adult themed stuff. For sure, a section of it. Right, 21 plus. All right, it's 18 in Canada. We can drink at 18. But you guys can't drink till you're 21, right?
Yeah, 21 here. I would let it be. Anybody can come in whenever. It doesn't matter. You take all the risque stuff. You give them a chunk, and you just put up a damn sign and say, "Hey, you come past this line, ass and titties might be in your face." Okay, sorry, but that's it. That's what's going to happen. You come over here.
No, that's fair. And Doe says perhaps the first day should be the safe day and the rest let it all hang out. Afa, of course, is not complaining about all the cosplays. I don't think he would be.
I bet he ain't Motorboat King.
To your point, I think Joe Daddy's saying he's take his kids to any con. It's their responsibility as a parent to gauge what their kids are seeing, to your point. As long as they're given fair warning of what they might see. I don't think you could be ambushed either. And then Action says, little Jimmy will learn one day too. Or Jenny, or little Jenny.
Now you done brought our up in this shit.
All right. I mean, having recently stumbled upon a whole subculture of statue makers that give you two versions, one the classic version and another NSFW version, I'm leaning towards more NSFW works. I do like that as an adult, I can have a much more adult version of a character. That's that. All right. So we're going to get into some toys. I will stop. That was good. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody, for really bringing it there. If you bought them, then flaunt them. Okay. Are we talking about nudicles? Do you remember those? Hey, what those things that they banned? One, for dogs that had gotten spaded or neutered, they had started selling nudicles. and the maker actually discontinued his own invention because people were buying like 4 to 5 times the size of the appropriate size for the dogs. So these poor dogs were like getting implanted like balls meant for like a Great Dane into a fucking Chihuahua, right? He's like, dude,
Oh, Lord.
what are you doing? I let my kids watch Game of Thrones at age 10 and took responsibility for what they saw. God damn. All right, but that's not that bad, actually. That's not that bad. I have a friend of mine actually let his 10-year-old watch Yellow Jackets. And I was like, what? And then I started thinking about it and I was like, my parents, I was watching The Thing when I was like 6, Friday the 13th when I was 7. Same thing. Same thing. Alpha Red Woolly Bear covering his eyes. So I don't think, no. You mean cover like this with binoculars?
Yeah, trying to block the sun.
It ain't blocking his eyes. Who you talking about? Not that Alpha Red. Okay. Let's take a
man.
look. That was good stuff. And we want to be conscientious this evening. So this is all rolling according to our time schedule because, as we said earlier, Legend Series is going this evening. So we want to make sure we're out of our man Tony's way before he goes. Not that I'm going to take anything away from him, but sensitive. Not Tony. Just people. Just people. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, so talking about Comic-Con exclusives. Mondo coming with a pretty kick-ass Deadpool, I gotta say. Pretty damn good.
Let's see what he looks.
I mean, rare that Mondo hits. I do love the sculpt. I love the accessories. Alternate head with that the squinting eyes, a really nice touch. Oh, we know, says Joe Daddy. Oh, we know. If you know, you know.
And the Mondo is 1/6.
Yes, correct. Always 1/6. Armandos are always 1/6. And let's take a look here. I actually really like the loadout on this. Comes with the 2 katanas, 5 heads, 6 actually counting.
Yeah, the one he's already got. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolverine pillow. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Like, was that 10 hands? 11 hands?
Hey, I've been wondering about that lately. When is it enough with the hands? How many hands do you need? How many extra hands you need, guys? Really? Are we Rick James here? Do we need more hands so we can give them tatas 4 thumbs down, or what's going on? How many hands do you need?
Apparently a lot. Well, if you're Deadpool, I feel like a lot because he's a very emotive guy. So if anything, I think this character, yes, it does work, but I do get where you're going with this, in that you're right. You're pretty much going to set it and forget it. If you're, I agree. I fucking love the mini Wolfie that he got here.
They gave him a Funko Pop. They gave Deadpool a Funko Pop, y'all.
And this is what I mean. I mean, it's like, so the more hands this guy gets, I think the better it is. Now, look, we'll catch you up sometime, Doe. Was there a baby unicorn plushie in the movie? Did I miss something? I don't get the reference. Again, I did not enjoy these movies as much as other people. Yes, that's right. I said it.
The flying unicorns with Deadpool, it's just a thing. It's like, it's a thing with him.
But was it in the movies?
I think they used it a little bit here and there.
I remember that.
But not overly.
Hands depending on the character. Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly it. With an emotive character with like Deadpool, I think it works. But with other characters, you're like, okay. I love this burned out. Like, I love the burn face. Like, this is nuts. Like, this is great.
Yeah. Oh, yep, definitely.
Oh, is that joint down? Joint down?
No.
Severus Deadpool's tie.
Is that a dent in his forehead?
Oh, thank you. I think there was a ton of unicorns in the video game. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't remember it being like, and I kept thinking, fuck, you guys will know. Now, what I love about this box set, though, is look, it comes with this Dio where he's laying in a bed with a Wolverine poster at the front of him, a unicorn poster behind, a shelf that you could put the unicorn and the picture of Wolverine up on. This is great. Like, as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, it's pretty solid, I have to say.
It's not bad. It's really a nice piece to have for him. It's a very simple design, but it looks great, man. If you have it sitting up there, it's a conversation piece.
100%. Invincible. I believe I want to say this is Jada Toys. Now, when's season 4 coming out? I think it's soon.
I don't know when season 4 is coming out. If it's not already out.
Or is it season 3? Sorry, I lost it after season. No, yeah, season 3 came out, right? I lost it after season 2. I stopped watching. I found season 2 just so bad. It lost me.
It's taken from the previous season, I guess, but Invincible has already reverted back to his original costume colors. So I kind of, it just doesn't do anything. And I kind of didn't like that outfit. Just the blue and the black.
I do love these head sculpts, though. I love the head sculpts as well as, to your point, like, not a lot of loadouts here, which is good. I think the next season is supposed to be coming sooner than the previous ones. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Dan. That's why I was asking. And I heard season 3 kind of was a return to form for them. Is Mondo going to do Deadpool in 112 since they have started to go into that now? Yeah, I would imagine they would, though. They're definitely trending towards 112. I think this is his little brother.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, little brother, man.
I mean, articulation looks fine. Character looks fine. Like, I mean, cartoon accurate.
Yeah, they got the look.
Now, this is a pretty badass character, I have to say.
Yep.
Like, this would be one that maybe I would get if I were collecting this. He has an incredibly insane fight with Invincible as well as Adam Eve, which is nuts. And I only know that because it came on my timeline one day, and I was like, what? Does he fight the Lion Dude? The Lion Dude is going to have a one-off comic as well, actually. I just read.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Lion Dude that doesn't die, and he keeps waiting to be killed by his better.
Right.
Yeah. Now, this is Mondo. This Keldor is bananas.
It's got the look, man. It looks very nice.
The staff, so 3 sets of hands, 3 head sculpts, the blade, the potion, which, and then, of course, the head where he's actually transforming, which I think is what makes this really, really unique. And we'll get to that shot in a moment, but look at the soft good. Love the soft goods. Like, bro, this is awesome. Battle Beast, that's what it is. Thank you. Battle Beast. Thanks, Doe. I was trying to remember the name.
I believe they also had an image of it where they actually put the Skeletor head on there, and you know, it is what it is. It looks like Skeletor when you put the Skeletor head on it.
I love this. I think this like I am not at all a Motu guy. I don't know that I would not pick this up if I saw it. Right? Crypto is unimpressed. Nice.
Right. Crypto got a high bar.
Yeah, I think this is. I mean, if you're a Motu guy and you're collecting Mondo, this is a great addition to your collection. Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's a good piece to have on there, though. I appreciate them for putting that Pacific head. That looks nice.
No, me too. That's what I mean. Like, I love the fact that they actually went there. And then, of course, flocked.
Yep,
well.
the flocked panther.
Look at the size of this dude. 18 inches long and 12 inches. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. This is legit. Love this.
It's out of control.
Good articulation, great sculpting. Love the teeth. The eyes look good. I mean, you can see that. I mean, he's really articulated.
Yeah. The only issue with that is what's the maintenance going to be to keep that flock in line? Because it's like as it gets older, that flock doesn't do so well.
No, I would never. Full disclosure, I'm never taking this guy out of the box.
Yeah. Hey, Banjo, he agrees.
Of course, the G.I. Joe exclusive. Now, is this going to be at San Diego Comic-Con? Yes, right? This is an SDCC exclusive. This is, yes, Joe Daddy, if you're still here, I think this is the SDCC exclusive, right? So with the triple T.
I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is just the render. I do like this Sergeant Slaughter. I do like this color palette for him. I mean, I think people, yeah. So I think this is InArt or Queen Studio. This is their new Black Myth Wukong. Remember we looked at the ones that they were like kind of almost zombie-like Shaolin warriors. So this is that same. Yeah, Menjoza. I think that's the common kind of feeling right now is people like the Slaughter, but not the triple T, which is interesting. Because normally Joe guys really, really like their vehicles. But I do love this. I do love this line. I do love the articulation. I do love the detail. Soft goods. Love the face sculpts. Again, the accessories are spot on. The only thing that's kind of crazy is the price point with these. I mean, they're really, really, really expensive. Red Sonja. Here we go. Boss fight, 112 scale. Have you seen this one?
I have seen a few of those. The Red Sonjas there from Boss Fight. They had them at the booth there
at Joe Fest.
Yeah. I forgot. She was there. The one Alpha was looking for. I can't remember. It was called the Steampunk Red Sonja or something like that. Alpha would have to remind me which was the one he was looking for.
That's a good looking figure. Again, you know what? No problem with this. Like the head sculpt, like the color palette. Love the chainmail top. And then Joseph says, love the book accurate Red Sonja. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have
Right.
no Lasso looks good. I mean, got to give it to Boss Fight, man. They've come through with this after making it known that Mythic Legions was stepping on their territory. They sure as hell better deliver, right?
Right.
Right him back out. I mean, the crop top chainmail is a little funny though.
All right.
And here's your Super 7 Python Patrol Cobra Bubble Trouble Bubble. What's going on? Oh, brother, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Hope all's well, my friend.
What up, the high O? The that thing there, I can't with Super 7, yo. I just can't.
But they're giving people that are O-ring guys, they're hitting the right notes. I mean, if this is your, I remember friends having the Trouble Bubble when I was a kid. I remember seeing these laying around in everybody's basement in pieces. Yeah, I can't with Super 7 either, but I mean, it's not terrible looking. Although the pins are pretty weird, to be honest. The pin joints, not a fan of that.
Right. Yeah, no.
I mean, it's not for me, but if you're a 3 3/4 guy,
they're out there. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have, if you ain't got a Trouble Bubble or you got one that you don't want to take out the box because it's original, then there you go.
Yeah, Dan, it is a Super 7 bubble. And Ohio says out on the Trouble. Yeah. But so you know what my thing. Okay, so when I first look at the Trouble Bubble, I'll tell you what, it looks 3D printed to me. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know, right? Like I don't know how to. And I'm not knocking 3D printing, but it looks 3D printed, like it just came off of somebody's printer.
I believe it.
Right? It's just kind of.
It's either that or this is like AI. They did AI image of it. I don't know.
Like a digital render, you mean?
Yeah, wait a minute. Go back to the picture now. Yes, I'm with you now. Go back that one picture. Because they're showing, let's see. Yeah.
Like it just looks, I don't know, like it lacks the refinement and detail that I would expect from like a manufactured product. I don't know how to put it. It just looks very blocky and like it came off of a 3D printer. I don't know how else to say it. Like almost Lego like with the block, like the squareness of it. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But anyway, that's just the feeling I get when I look at it. I've been drinking, so it's possible it's just me.
No, I'm with you. Hey, look, y'all, hey, if you like this, by all means, please get it. I am not trying to deter you from getting this, but I think fumbling was being real nice. It looks cheap, y'all. It looks fucking cheap, man.
Like, yeah.
And I'm concerned because Super 7 already is going to charge you like 20 some odd dollars for one of their figures. So I can only imagine how much they want to charge you for this Trouble Bubble.
Well, fuck, man. If you remember these, they were not solid. So I can't imagine that Super 7 made them better.
No.
And then yeah. Like out of nowhere, I see this Gandalf on BBTS, a la Ralph Bakshi cartoon when we were kids, which anyway, it's not exactly like that, but it reminds me more of like this is what Gandalf looked like in the books, right? And in kind of that original cartoon movie, which to me has always been the Gandalf for me. I love it. Like, I dig it. I mean, I wouldn't buy it.
Now, is it a statue or?
No, it's a figure, actually. It's a
All right.
figure. There is articulation. It just, like, they don't really show you anything because they're just showing you kind of these close-ups. But no, there is movement there.
Okay.
Yeah. Hobbit cartoon Gandalf. That's it. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Which I love. I love it. Mimic Chess Cat 112 scale action figure. Just because I would not remember the name, so I've taken a shot of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is fucking awesome, dude. I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
What is this? You said it was a Cheshire, so is this like Alice in Wonderland type?
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, exactly. So it's a chest that's become like, I almost thought it was Harry Potter-ish, like, the book of spells, the book that had teeth. This is a great. I mean, I love this.
It is. Does have a great look to it.
Very fantastical, right? Like this is when I saw this, I just thought of the Harry Potter, like, right away. The that monster, the Book of Monsters, I think it was called, right? That he had to jump on, and it had these teeth. This is great. I love this. It's a mimic chest. Yeah. I love that Alpha talks like we know what that is. It's a mimic chest. All right. Explain, sir. But disguised as a cat. Is it from a video game, brother? Alpha's going to let us know.
I think I might have seen one of these in the movie.
Yeah. I think it's really, like, I love the detail in this. Like, I just thought it was really interesting, so that's why I'm sharing it. And then there you can get it just as a chest. Of course, I'd have the tongue out, always tongue out. And here, of course, is Sideshow's latest 1/4 scale exclusive premium format statue of none other than Darth Revan. So the 1/4 scale difference is that it actually has the lightsabers that light up. Mimic chest from D&D. Thank you, Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you. Man, I love our chat. I love our chat. I mean, I dig this. I mean, there's a whole. I mean, if you're a Knights of the Old Republic, fanatic, this is right up your alley. This is what he's known as. People have been clamoring to get Darth Revan in live action for quite some time. I think we will get it eventually. I love that it comes with the non-helmeted look. It's not often they show his face. It's a fucking great statue. Yeah. Now, have you ever played Knights of the Old Republic? I have.
No. I only had some time behind the Star Killer one, Unleashed.
Unleashed, okay. And then, we talked about this statue this morning. Nice. And by morning, you meant like 2 a.m., I think. You guys went late yesterday. I was waiting for you to get on, and then I just fell asleep. When did Alpha actually start last night? Because he was like scheduled for 10 p.m. When did he actually start streaming?
Oh, I don't know. It was like, I think after 11, maybe.
But what? Like an hour plus after his scheduled time? Lord of mercy, there's no way I'll be up at that time.
He was trying to build the anticipation.
Yeah.
Trying to build the anticipation.
I'm loving it. So this is Prime One Studios. I guess this is their new line, a la Joker laughs. This is Lobo who laughs. Ish. I think. Keep me honest. BBTF has an Ahsoka statue. Yeah, I have her. She's right there.
That looks just like a regular Lobo.
No, not at all. With the Batman mask? You think so? Oh, really? No.
Oh, it's Batman Death Metal. Okay. I see what's going on. It's the Batman who frags. I get it. I get it. It's yeah, it's going along the same line as the Batman who laughs, but you got the Lobo who laughs. But it's the Batman who frags, so it's a Lobo version of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Which is scary to think of.
Yeah, I mean, I love every head sculpt. I love every swap out. I love all the details in these statues, you know, from the sickle to the base, all the loadouts. I mean, it's a sinister looking, the stitched cowl. It's great stuff, but it's Prime One, right? So you know what that means in terms of cost, price, size.
Right. But if
Commitment.
you're a fan of Lobo, this looks pretty damn good.
Agreed, 100%. Yes, 100%. Yeah,
Where did we take
this is PCS. So PCS is coming out with their third scale Turtles. Yes, this is based on the original Turtle run. The movie, I think, right? Like Turtles 2, something like that.
You tell them,
This is
Banjo.
not
You
the-
tell them exactly what you think about this right here, because
I
don't
look,
know if I'm impressed.
I'm not a Turtles guy. I'm not a Turtles guy. But if you're a Turtles guy, this is right up your alley. The Turtles were just too. By the time the Turtles came around, I think I was definitely in high school, and I was definitely thinking about girls more than I was thinking about comics. And yeah, it's just a question of time.
Yeah.
I do
Don't
like
get
the
me
side.
wrong. It looks like
Go
the
ahead.
movie. I said it looks just like the movie Turtle. It's no doubt about that. It's just that's it though. There's nothing like there's no pizzazz to this. There's no pizzazz.
So, and to that point, so recently I was on the wait list to get the Vampirella, 4 foot. She's 48 inches. The 4 foot back, and it is exquisite. But she's just after seeing all the dials and all the pieces that I have, and I thought, am I really going to spend that kind of money on a Vampirella that's just standing? Like I need something, right? Like I need something. And it's weird. Like I like statues that I would have jumped on like this, like years ago, not him specifically, but it's just statues that were just like, yeah, like it's like I need some sort of story, dynamic movement. I need something happening than just standing. So I actually, I refused the, they were like, you're up. And I was like, I'm good, which is very rare for me in Sideshow. But
The only character that I accept standing is just Darth Vader. If he's just standing there, I'm good. You know, hey, he did that. He did it. He just stood there sometimes.
But even if he's standing, no, but if he's standing, at least with the hand out, like doing, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, you're right, maybe I'm being biased. But she seemed really plain to me. Yeah, the Gill man should have been black and white. I agree 100%. For the cost, I don't know. And seeing what all the dial basing, I'm sorry. If you're going to spend that kind of money, you got to give me more than this weird looking mini turtle that's like riding the short bus or something. I don't know what this guy's story is.
I don't know. Maybe it's the baby turtle version of them.
I have to assume that's what it is. Especially the black and white version would bring out the beautiful sculpt work more. I agree 100%. They did that with Frankenstein. It was sick. So I love this Cammy statue, but I have to say, like the base, the fact that the hook is coming out between her legs here, and it looked like it's a smiley face in her crotch. And I'm like, who came up with that design, dude? Who fucking okayed that? But it's a great looking. 1/3 scale silicone figure, and look at the smiley face on the stand. It took me a minute to try and figure out what the hell that smiley face was.
He's like, hello down there.
Like, what am I looking at? Yeah, it does. Yeah, dude. 1/3 scale silicone. So this is like a fucking Hot Toys on steroids. Yeah, Hot Toys on steroids. Yeah, in the flashback. Okay, thank you, Mendoza. That's what okay, so little turtles. Okay. The young version of themselves. Well, this is a great, I mean, this is incredible. Alpha Red designed the stand, y'all.
I bet he
This
did.
I believe to be true. This I believe to be true. But they got the right cake, but again, the stand goes like right into her. Like, it's just like, whoever worked on this stand, I'm telling, like, look at it. It's like, dude.
They had meetings about this stand, y'all. I mean, look at this pose.
Look at this. This is what I want to ask you.
Are you kidding me?
Look, this was an honest question. The reason why, look, there's many pictures I took this because does she do this in the video game? Is there any point where Cammy makes this move?
Yeah, I mean, she makes the move, but there isn't a shaft. There isn't a shaft involved.
All right, but she actually makes this move.
Yeah. You
don't sound very convinced, my friend.
I'm just no, she may it's I know what the move is. It's just the shaft, y'all. It went instant pornographic.
Let me
Get past the waist and it's instant pornographic.
Wait, I haven't stopped though. It gets better. It gets better.
Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Get in the back.
That.
Just in case there's any doubt, they're like, here's front and back.
They knew exactly what they were doing. What are you talking about?
Oh, Action Figure would know this. Yes, she's done that post in Street Fighter 2. Of course she has.
Bet she didn't have a shaft sticking out.
The stand play. Exactly. Like, dude, what is going on? This is Prime 1's new Vampirella statue.
Look at that, y'all.
So, okay. This is phenomenal. I would 100% pull the trigger on this statue. Yeah, right? Ohio? Yeah, right? Pretty good view from anywhere. Yeah, Alpha, Alpha Red knows. I've been waiting for this announcement for a while because I've been teasing this Vampirella. As you know, of course, I was going to buy the PCS one. To that point, I'm glad I passed on it because this is the same cost as the PCS one. Prime 1, of course, and a much more dynamic pose. Head sculpts, you get the alternate bust. Here's my issue and why I may not buy this statue. Okay. Why do you think you would not want to buy this statue?
All the blood spurt thing, all that little blood spurting stuff going on in the back there.
Buddy, those are gonna snap like a fucking twig in a hurricane. You will just putting it somewhere, you're going to have to pray to God you don't touch anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to put it in a cabinet that's got 4 feet of room on each side to make sure you don't even, as much as, whisper it past something. And I'm like, seriously, guys? Like really?
And then they have the audacity to give you a change out there. Yeah, definitely. I want to stick my hand in the middle of that and try to yank that piece off.
Like, I don't know, dude. I just, yeah. Disappointed. The face sculpt is, yes, of course.
It looks great. It does look great.
Incredible. Yeah, dude, incredible. Like I said, I've been waiting for this for over a year. Like these face.
I don't even see them pieces surviving shipping.
No, that's it. No, I like the whole thing is like
one bad truck, one bad ride on that FedEx truck, and it's over.
And even here, you're like, okay, this one is less, but even these long rides, I'm telling you, like, I know, like, trust me, I have statues like this. Like, it's a nightmare.
I would choose this one over that one though, because since there's less chance.
Yes, that yeah.
One.
But here's the other thing that people don't realize as well. And so the other thing that I'm going to talk about, which is very difficult with these statues. So,
hey.
So I have statues here. I clean them every 3 or 4 days. I have some in the basement every, once a week. You cannot put any pressure at all. So even if you use the softest brush possible, which I use like the softest brush possible, you can't blow air on them. Because you don't want to force too much air, right? So you can't take my air gun in the shop, obviously. But even I think even a spray air might be dangerous because sometimes Freon pops out of that. Just cleaning it would make you absolutely poop your pants every time.
You would actually, you would have to set up, a desk or a spot where you take it and move it, hopefully without anything breaking while you move it, and then sitting there like a fucking Egyptian archaeologist.
Yeah.
A fine brush going.
Yeah.
For hours.
It's what I do today I have 2 statues today that I literally I'm just like. And I'm like, oh man, am I going to do that? The more, again, exquisite piece would but I can't. I just can't because I know the consequences of anything going wrong with that. And for that price point, you will lose sleep over that snap.
Right.
And then, of course, Jada coming in with our 2 favorite pot brownie loving dog and hippie. I love this. I love Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to buy, but good articulation, great sculpt, great face. It's a great pose. Here you really get an idea of how well he can move. I'm all in on the bad guys on this line, ironically. Shaggy, I don't give a shit about. But the bad guys, I love.
They definitely are. They have the fan base. I don't know if it's as great as people think it is. I don't mind Scooby-Doo. They had some of the best. They had some of the best team ups in cartoon history. Some of them I didn't even understand. I was like, how did Phyllis Diller get on Scooby-Doo? But she did it. She did it.
Was Casey Kasem the voice of Shaggy?
No, I don't think so.
Really? I thought Casey Kasem was. Scoob, really? Really? It sounded like Casey Kasem. But I do love the bad guys because, as soon as you see the face, it brings you back to those episodes as a kid. Old Man Winters. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for these damn.
Yeah.
But I'm in on the bad guys. Get the bad guys. Mendoza. Makeup brushes are great little dusters, and museum dusters are practical, can be found pretty cheap. Yeah, exactly, 100%. 100%, my friend. Yeah, it's all I use. But it's scary as hell, even when you're cleaning it. Yeah. Yes, I think HR was. Yeah. Yes, he was. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was such a distinct voice, right? And then, listen, the Clone Wars for years, this is the only action figure line I collect, as you know. Just the yellow Clone Wars, because I'm a huge Clone Wars guy. So I have all the mural pictures. There's not even a mural box, which pisses me off. But like, why? Why this? Like the loadout is terrible. Like, it's terrible. It's like one gun each, helmet that
It's the same figure. The figure itself, even though it's painted differently, it's the exact same figure. They got two different head sculpts, and the paint is different on one to the other. Other than that, you're buying the exact same clone.
Yeah, it just this one pisses me off because for years the Clone Wars line, the yellow line, was dormant. They didn't touch it for years. And now all of a sudden, which is, I guess, a good thing, all the kids that grew up with the Clone Wars are all into the Clone Wars, collecting. I guess they're all at that collecting age. And they're just pumping out Clone Wars stuff after Clone Wars. So I went from 18 yellow mural boxes. Now it's like within 2 years, it's over 33. They've done more in 2 years than they did in 15 years. Like, what the hell, guys? But that's what
They're
happens.
trying to cash in on nostalgia. They're trying to cash in on them kids that were watching this
Correct.
that day, and now they're of age, and that's why they're coming out with it again.
Exactly. Shout out to Casey Kasem, for real. That top 40 was awesome. I was also always a Casey Kasem guy, more than a Rick Dees guy, and more than a what's his name? He did American Bandstand. Richard Dick Clark.
Dick Clark, yeah.
Dick Clark, yeah. Much more those two guys. All right, so now, of course, we will do. I better stop sharing because then you're going to see PI, personal information. So we're about to end this in a couple minutes, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know there's still got some people here. Thank you so much for sticking around. We know that Legend Series is just getting started, so stick with us for a couple minutes. I promise you will enjoy the next section, which you guys know is After Dark. So this is where we look at the more NSFW stuff. So I guess on that note, if you are, for some weird reason, under the age of 18, please ask a parent whether or not you should be in the room right now. So here we got the Nitro Plus Bi-Cute Bunnies Supersonico. Bi-Cute. Gotta love the play on those words.
There she is.
There she is.
Bunny ears, and she's ready.
I don't know. At first I thought, okay, it's Christmas. You got the Christmas ball behind there. You got all that. But then there's like a chocolate wrapped heart, which is more of like a Valentine's thing. Are you Christmassy? Are you Valentine's?
Maybe it's both.
Oh, yeah. Casey Kasem. Oh, thanks, Alpha, man. Appreciate that, brother. Do appreciate that. But, I mean, great sculpt, great fig. I think these are along the lines of the noodle ramen toppers. Right? Furyu usually makes those. So, I mean, you put these.
Alpha would have to speak up on this, or Alpha Red, or then Joe, is it possible?
Girls Frontline 2. Exilium Nikita 6 foot. So this is an assassin. You can see that big gun behind her. And those, like, did you even notice that she had a sniper rifle? I didn't.
Man, it's like looking at the lady from Police Academy, man.
Yes, it is. So have you seen advertisements for the girl from Ted Lasso, Waddingham, the blonde woman? She's got a new TV show on Amazon Prime where she's an assassin.
I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, I'm going to start watching it tonight, actually. Hannah Waddingham is sexy as hell. I'm sorry. And in this one, she kicks ass too. Reminding me of her ways. Just gonna say that. But goddamn, man. I love it though. I love the little tie, the uniform. It's almost like an Air Corps, right?
What up, David Jones? Thank you for stopping on by.
David Jones, what's up, brother? Here we've got Goddess of Victory. Now, Alpha and Alpha. What is it? This is a video game?
I think it's
a video game.
I don't think anybody is concerned about what video game this came from right now.
No, but Goddess of Victory, it's a video quarter scale figure, $365. I mean, I don't know what she does in the video game.
Spread Eagle.
We only report the news, people. We are just sharing with you.
And this is product photo. This is not third party. This is the actual somebody at their company said this is the look we're looking for.
And it's on BBTS. So we are just sharing the news, folks. We are just sharing the news. I'm making no judgments here.
Bottle service, y'all, I think is the name of this figure.
Strapped to one ankle and strapped to both ankles, both wrists. Interesting.
Hey, I mean,
$365, right, dude? Like, yeah, let's be real. And it'll be sold out by next week, Ohio. Literally. They're always sold out by the time you get back to it. Know that the truth is in advertising. Exactly. But help us, Alpha, and help us, Alpha. I think these Goddess Nikki, or whatever the name of this is, I think is a video game. This is crazy, though. You know what's crazy? I guarantee these flaps move. Looking at it now, I just realized that. I think that's soft good. Highest tipped waitress, right? Like, no shit, dude. I like the chew. So the Yuzaki-chan wants to hang out. Dream Tech Yanaji Yuzaki cow pattern bikini version. Holy shit, that was a mouthful. But she just wants to hang out. Okay, cool.
Well, looks like the
that is a look.
Might have a buddy.
Fucking right, Dan. Hey, what's with the cow looks? You know how we feel about that. We like that here. We like the milk. I don't know why I said it, but it is funny.
Yeah. See, hey, you're the cow pattern, y'all. Cow pattern's in.
Anything with a cow pattern, we're down, man. We are definitely down. I love this. I don't know what these characters do, but this girl just wants to hang out. Remember, that's the title of her name. Yuzaki-chan wants to just hang out. Okay, cool. We can do that. We talk toys. Kato illustration. And I'm not even going to go on with the rest of that. But again, $176 here. Oh, Alpha Red did get himself a nice little bunny girl. We'll be unboxing Willie. Nice. M3 is getting it, right? Guaranteed. He has it on pre-order. I do like this gamer girl, though. I'm down for this one. With the gamer chair. The hoodie with the rabbit ears. Yeah. I'm all right with this. Playing some Call of Duty, playing some Fortnite with Menjoza and Alpha every Friday night. This is the person who plays with them. Tune in.
Yeah.
And of course, Azure Lane, which now we know this is a video game based on battleships. Of course, makes sense. I will say, though, the detail in these statues is pretty remarkable. Like, all jokes aside, like, they do put the time to put the detail in the statue. And for that price, it warrants it. But I'd buy this one, right? She could play Fortnite with us. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's right. Alpha's like, yeah, we're there. Fortnite, sure. Yeah, unbox that and get demonetized immediately, almost instantly. And of course, end of our show, we end it with my precious. Cannot wait to get this figure. And I don't know when, but I was looking at my pre-order, and it's been on pre-order since March of last year. So I feel like I may never get this figure by now, a year and a half later, but I'll keep using this picture and hoping one day.
Oh my God.
But good stuff. That's pretty much the end of our show. We want to thank everybody for hanging with us, for always participating in our trivias and our agree disagrees and everything that we do here. Really, really do appreciate you all. Again, congratulations to our man Stu for lunch on 12 years of sobriety that he's celebrating this weekend. Congratulations to our man Joe Daddy for 14 years of sobriety from the sorry, did he say it was the painkillers?
Opioids.
Yeah, opioids. So congratulations to you on that. Keep up, may your journeys continue successfully. Really appreciate you guys for everything you've done, and happy to celebrate that with you all. Okay, what do you got coming up next, Mr. Graybeard?
Hey, at 9:30 Eastern, got the latest toy hunt coming out. And immediately following that, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, will be the spectacle of 3 of the wrestling matches that I bared witness to last night. And then after that, it's another Tuesday hunt, then a Thursday live, then back to the Saturday hunt again, and then back around and around we go. But busy night for us, busy night.
Yeah, man, someone asked me what it means that my wife will get angry. I just said, no, it means she has to buy a new cowgirl outfit. Good for you, man. No, listen, tonight, 9:30, don't forget, toy hunt, followed by some wrestling, independent wrestling, which is always fun. I can't wait to look at that. And for some reason, your wife knows exactly how to get that money shot, that booty. For me, you know what? I think Tales from the Outer Rim, of course, next week, where we celebrate episode 45, getting closer to a year. And then, of course, at some point, check it out with Shane. We haven't decided yet. I think on Monday evening, we'll decide. We will try and make it on an evening where we're not upsetting anybody or stepping on anybody's toes, even though there's literally zero crossover. Hey, it is what it is. Sorry about that. So until next time, may the force be with you as always. And thank you again.
Also with you.